Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I am, as always, your host, the Joker, baby. That's me. How you doing? How's it going? It's 3:30 in the morning. I was going to record this episode before stream, but I ended up having I was like, okay, I'll record an episode. Oh wait, I should eat something first. And then by the time I finished eating, it was too late. It was like 9:40, and I would have had to have been late for stream most likely, unless this episode is like 30 minutes, in which case, unlucky. But either way, here we are again. I'm back to normal, which is nice. It's a good feeling. Although I'm not really back to normal. I'm just not sleeping as much anymore. I'm waking up an hour or two earlier than I was before, but I'm going to bed at the same time. I don't mind it as long as I don't feel tired. I feel like I have more time in my day. But you know. Either way, here we are. Ooh ah. We are Exile Awoken today. Just got done with a little Griftlands. I've been playing a lot of Griftlands actually. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a good time with that game so far. Let me, for my YouTube comment question of the day, I'm going to go back to the questions from uh, 10, 10 questions to ask on the first date. Let's see what other questions will I ask you today? What's your favorite place on Earth? A garbage question, dude. These questions kind of suck. Every time I've looked up good questions to ask people, they're always terrible. I don't want to. What's something you're proud of? I don't know, dude. I don't give a shit about what people are proud of. Tell me your favorite brand of cookie. What's something you're proud of? Who cares? That's actually my question for you. What's your favorite type slash brand of cookie? This might be a question I've already asked. This probably is a question I've already asked, but I had some good butter cookies today, so I got cookies on the mind. Or I guess a better question would be, have you ever been told something that has just kind of something minor that has become a major part of your life? So in high school, a friend of mine said to me, "Hey, I got some crazy secret tech for you. Put powdered Parmesan cheese into any microwave mac and cheese that you eat." And I've done it every time I've had microwave mac and cheese since then, and it is insane. I do not know how I ate mac and cheese before. That's my food secret tech. It can be any secret tech if you have one. This is a bit of a niche question, but if you have any secret tech for me, please tell me. And if you haven't tried Parmesan on your microwave mac and cheese, throw it in there, dude. A little Parmesan, a little black pepper, maybe a little salt, depending on the brand. That's what I just ate, actually. I had a microwave mac and cheese because I was hungry but don't want to eat a full bit of food. All right. Anyway, shall we? Quick double check. Disk space available. I got 8 hours. This episode has to not take 8 hours, or else this file will be corrupted. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you are doing well today, hanging in there. Pushback Talos, Shadow Arcus, Sap Seraph, we're Exile Awoken, Exile Hellhorned, Vinegrass, Fledgling, and Awake. Exile Hellhorned. Fledgling Imp is a nice starter, though. Very strong unit. Between Sap Tap and Precious Plating, Sap Tap does nothing, so Precious Plating. I believe, we don't have the option here, but I believe that Strangler is hard throwing the run. If there were ever a world for Strangler to work, it would be this one with these Fledgling Imps. Unfortunately, no Strangler. Let's play Predator today. I think we have a pretty good... I will take this trial, by the way, because it's fine, right? Trial's fine. Not scary. Or not trial, I'll take this artifact because we have 80 health. That is converting what I'm trying to say, but I was mid-other sentence. Mark of a Champion is worth 10 attack. This man just gets multi-strike as far as I remember. Like Cheater's Hand. No, if there were ever a run for Strangler to work, it's this one with the Fledgling Imp, but alas. So what do I envision for this run? Right now, I got a few baseline ideas here, but they mostly are involving endless Fledgling Imp. Okay, top floor. He'll kill one. But I'm thinking, right? We go endless Fledgling Imp, and then we can either have him with plus 25 frontlining for Wendelton, and we just play 2 of those units, or we can take space and play... Yeah, okay. I should probably actually pull the infused one to the front there. Yeah, I should do that. I don't think it should matter, but I should still do that. Fledgling it behind catches this guy. I guess in either position it catches that guy, actually. I should put it in front then. Yeah. Oh well. No, I think another option here is just to take a sweeper, and then we infuse Rage Imp onto Rage Imp, pick up another Rage card ideally, but doesn't matter too much if we don't. And then just kind of go to town with that. I'm willing to accept a little bit of damage here for this. Does that not seem right to you? Like, apparently, I should have put the fledgling behind, but it changed when I pulled this clergyman to the front. I got it now. I was like, this clergyman that's in the front here, he was dead, right? He was, and then I pulled him to the front. Not him, but I pulled the other one to the front, and the other one took the damage. He did a Mr. President get down, and he dove in front of him. That's fine. We have the pyre health, right? We have 80. We're very safe. Can you believe there was a period of time where we started runs with 80 pyre health just naturally? It's crazy, isn't it? It's so crazy to me. Short period of time, mind you, but either way. This is Sting. Razor Sharp isn't needed because we're playing Rage. Sharpen, same thing. But you know, I feel like Sting is better than Skip always. Another fledgling imp? I don't mind. Can't take Hidden Passage. You can't play Hidden Passage and stack a floor here because you need to play Fledgling Imp. And I'll take Husk Hermit. I think Husk Hermit's pretty good. Either way we go about this, we're taking space. Husk Hermit is fine. We'll go left. Maybe we see multi-strike. Quick temple check. Okay, so the last temple is ring 7. Gotcha. Multi-strike here would be cool. Quick is unneeded. 5-10 and rage 7. Quick unneeded. +1 size on Thorned Hollow is a deal breaker. Let's press skip here. Give me a reroll. Yes. There's a multi-strike at 95. You don't see that every day. So I'll play the sweep line here pretty comfortably. First thing was quick. So we want to 5 gold. We want to look for Endless and then Self-Infuse. We take space after Talos. Is there a +25 in here? There is. I'll take the +25 right now. Actually, I'll take the money for the +25 on Fledgling Imp. Yeah, I think this line wins. Pretty sure. I'd be surprised if it didn't anyway. We just have to scale our rage unit up enough, or our sweep unit up enough, and we'll be chilling. This is a free trial. For the short term, we actually don't rage up any. So Husk Hermit's just on his own with root seeds and things like that, but this should be fine. I think root seeds will be enough for the early game anyway, and then once we get into the late game, we'll have Fledgling Imp to take over for our scaling plan. We can hold Awake here. If I can click it, holy moly. Yeah, I do actually feel pretty good about this run. I was talking about it today, about the amount of dread that you feel on an average Monster Train run. I don't know about you, but I've had a few clan combos of a few clan combos that I just go, oh god, please no. Even just a few clans, right? It's like, whenever I have to play Prince is really where it's rough. Tethys isn't so bad because Tethys comes with the Sirens, right? But like, when you make me play Prince, it's just, what did I do to deserve this? But what sin did I commit to make myself unworthy? What do I do, Lord? If you will. Other combos. It's like, there's a few of them that are really rough. I think Sentient with Wormkin is a little frightening. Wormkin, Exile, Hellhorned. Oof. Alright, not a bad combat. We gave our boy 7 root seeds, which is pretty good for a 4-round combat. 6 rounds, I guess. Well, 4, and then he spawns 5, 6. It's like 7 rounds, technically. Steel Enhancer is fine, but is it worth picking here on a run where we're ideally going to just supercharge with fledgling him? No, probably not, I don't feel. It's been a long time since I've skipped that card. We'll see if it bites me. I don't think it should. Molting Imp, I think I'm chilling without... I feel like I can be pretty choosy here. Divine Artifact, don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, just give me, yeah. Sure, give me a free Talos, or yeah, free Talos. I think Talos is really the only thing that's concerning. Do you want to just give me a free Talos? I'm not gonna complain. What do I infuse this guy with? I actually don't think it's an Awoken unit. I could get Brandon Warrior Essence, which would be really cool. I don't think it's ever an Awoken unit, so I'll just look at a relic. Any Rage Relic's good here. Grindstone's fine. Plus 5 attack? Sure. It's better than 25 gold, I think. And rationing scales... I'm okay, thank you. I'm good. 30 magic power and intrinsic in here, and we got a little... Calcified Embers did get better in the Divinity. Or not the Calcified Embers, but the Ember Stasis itself got better. It's harder to play, I feel like now, but... I think with Cheater's Hand we can reasonably get this done in 2 rounds. Okay, I'll go for it. I think that this is a little bit strange, but we're strong into Talos, especially with the Divine Horde. So... Not Divine Horde, sorry, with the Divine Artifact. I'm mixing up my words in this episode quite a bit. This is usually indicative of the fact that I'm very tired. You must believe me, I am not that tired. I'm hanging pretty tough here. It's just that I've been talking a lot today. I've been doing a lot. Hold on, I gotta go through the repertoire. What excuse today? But I've been doing a pretty good chunk of discussing. I put these units. Oh no, I got pushed back. Never mind. I was gonna say I put these guys in a different order than I would expect, or perhaps think to. I did almost lose a run to disrespecting infused enemies on this floor, so we'll not do that here. Elvis is gonna flip our units on the top floor. That is good. I'm gonna put Calcified Ember on top again because I want to play these Train Stewards down at some point anyway. Forget that I'm not sticking to the plan here. I just took 2 for fun, I guess. Looked at that damage and I said, yep, 45. That's right. Doesn't matter. It feels very good to be at 94 health on Talos, though. It's a nice one. Let's break out 2 Calcified Embers. I'm not going to hold them for any reason. Divine Advanced Prototype is just nuts. So insane. And Cheater's Hand lets me cheat these out super well too. Crazy how nice everything is. It all just kind of works. I was a little worried he was going to get the kill there. Like, slightly concerned that I wouldn't get this last Ember out. Way ahead of schedule on the Ember removal. Removing it in Talos and perfecting the fight if I had my brain on. Pretty good deal. I'll just tell it to you like it is. Divine Advanced Prototype is nice. Very, very free. Last stand, huh? I am playing towards Rage. I also took very few cards in the early game. I played it very cool. But is this card worth it? Sure, get in here. Give me Brandon Essence. Yo, let's go! The sweet Brandon Dream. I'll take space here. So I need to... We have 75 after infusions. Go to 105. I'm gonna go Brandon Essence Infusion first. We'll go right, we'll removal, all of that. Took space for the Fledgling Imps as well. This run's shaping up pretty well though. I feel like Hellhorn's big problem is that they don't have enough rage cards that are good, right? Brandon Essence Rush should be fine. I really feel like Hellhorn just suffers from the fact that Brandon Essence is really bad. You have two good cards that are rage cards. You have Fledgling Imp and you have Ritual Battle. And after that, you're like, I don't know about you, but I'm not a big Dark Deal fan. So when they show me Dark Deal, I go, ugh, I guess. We get Endless Fledgling Imp. We go ahead, we reroll. Just checking for one more multi-strike. I'll leave the other slot open because I don't... Maybe I should give him plus 25, actually. My man only has 30 health. Going to 55 is safe and smart. I could grab Strangler here, legitimately. It's not terrible. Because what it does is it gives him a little more health, and Strangler too, I believe. It also gives him the root, so we can not take pyre damage. What a weird use case for Strangler, huh? I feel like Predator's almost just better still, but let's try it out. I think it makes enough sense here. We're at 50. This is maybe a run. I'm not going to... I'm going to disrespect. This is maybe a run for double space, actually, and then we play our play in mid-floor. Because playing bottom floor is a little scary on the Divinity, but playing top floor is doomed because my units die. They only have 30 health. So maybe mid-floor, and then we let the Fledgling Imp handle the front lining for us is the way to go. Maybe. Seeing Strangler there also means that Husk Hermit, I guess he gives us the slays, as long as I don't let him steal. He has to be in front so that he gets the slays, Husk Hermit does, but as long as I do that, we scale out of control very quickly. Right, how much does he get this turn? Like 6 rage? 9 rage? Pretty good. Keep last stand on top. We'll go Fledgling Imp and then Vine Grasp it. Get another one in there. Yeah, generally my plan will just be to Fledgling Imp every turn. With it being self-infused, it'll give 10 rage every turn, plus it'll block most hits. Eventually though, maybe with quick it stops blocking, which would be a little weird. I don't know, I think no matter what you do, no matter how you swing it here, this run looks a little weird. It looks good to me, it just looks a little strange. It's strange because we have a collective health of like 90, right? 86 to be exact. That's a little worrying, but with the quick, we're basically playing a very delicate dance, which may come to pieces on the Divinity. Free trial though, so very nice. We're very strong at this stage of the game, which is good. At long last, please. At long last, fan. Ooh, okay. That guy got bodied. I'll probably go Predator 2, and then... Oh, Collection of Tails. Nice. In hindsight, I will probably tell you Predator 3 was better, but... I'm in the present right now. Invigorating Solution seems fine. Inferno doesn't seem bad. Important works a little better, I feel like, here. Inferno steals kills from Brandon Hermit, but... This seems good. I'm excited. I've been looking forward to playing Brandon Hermit for a while. I'm going right because we have an open steal option on our Husk Hermit, and I don't want to pay money for a trinket shop. Also, money and pyre health are worthless to me mostly. So, free relic, chance at third multi-strike, garbage relic, wowie, wing clippings, I guess. I guess. I don't know, it's pretty bad. I just don't want to skip. Quick, plus 10 spikes, plus 10. Endless again. I'll just take the plus 25 on the Husk Hermit and call it a day. I don't think there's a reason to mess around. Urgic Arcana card. This run, I will also look for removals. Adaptive Mutation would be fun here, so we'll look at Awoken cards. Rail Spike's fine. Right, I don't think the card's ever bad necessarily. It's just not. It's not great here. Because we don't have a bunch of runoff energy. I get another 25 gravity at 75. If I take this artifact, I'm at 90. I think I can delay the artifact a little bit. Or just not take it and then take 25, 25. I'm gonna buy a removal before we go. Just one removal. Rain Steward. If it's stealth boss, I just have to endless my imp to chip the stealth. It's not stealth boss. Cool. Yeah, generally feels fine. I don't know. I think if I had gone in hindsight here, I would probably say going Predator 3 is probably the better choice. That is why'd I do that? That makes no difference. Like, what the hell am I doing there? I guess it's fine because I get rid of them. 160. This 160 enemy is finally important. Work should go on top there. 160 guy is gonna finally tell me once and for all, A, why did I steal that kill from myself? But B, this guy's gonna show me that Strangler was not a bad choice. Trust. Trust in the Strangler. You gotta trust. Also, Strangler does not work here. It doesn't do anything, so maybe you don't have to trust. I'll keep you posted if you need to trust or not. I need to let the voice rest for a second here. I hope you'll understand. And fledgling it comes back down. Okay. I'm gonna take a few more pauses in this episode than I would normally. But like, ooh, buddy, I'm starting to feel the wear on the old vocals. Take a sip of water. You ever have it where... Oh, hold on. You ever have it though where you're like, I want to drink water, and my brain is like, hey, we should enjoy drinking water. And then I start drinking the water and brain goes, this water? This doesn't seem right. I don't even know what it is. I'm just like not enthused about drinking the water. Come on, dude. Get with the times here, brother. I'm trying to drink. This kills this boss for sure. It's like 200 damage and then I double last stand. The interesting thing about this is I can't kill my fledgling imp. Like the supercharged fledgling imp is going to do nothing until we get to the Divinity, I think. He's just gonna look cool until then. And you know what? He's looking pretty cool. I think that's a turn one. No, that's 2 turns, huh? Yeah, off by just a bit. Our rage numbers are really high. I'm actually really glad I picked Last Stand. I kind of thought it was going to be overkill, but it's kind of looking like our rage numbers aren't high enough right now. Ensnare and Graph. I think I'm okay. Inferno again. Same answer to Inferno. I think it's just it conflicts. Imp in a box. Press end turn there. Or press skip there. This deck is shaping up to be one of those decks where I just throw it together and go, let's see. Which is fine. Like, I'm not adding much. I'm just going to remove and refine, I guess. Queens and Flings are dead to me. I have no problem removing all the units. Hellvent, maybe. Temple Value Stone. Do sack a fledgling imp. I think that Arcus is the scary one. I think Arcus can just come in and steamroll my low health floor. Emblem of the Exiles would be good on this run, actually. I'm gonna take another important work. There's no limit to the number of important works we can have on this run. Oh, Shadow Arcus gives us free rounds. This might be a bottom floor setup, actually, for Shadow Arcus. Yeah, I think especially with the Daze Shard top floor, there's no reason not to just take life by the horns, right? Just drop right on in. The first 2 rounds are free. And we just dodge all the curses. I have no problem with that. This is a Shattering Shard. Railspike conflicts, actually. I shouldn't have picked this. It doesn't make any sense here, right? Let's look at it. I'm gonna play it. Fuck Carcass. No, because of Cheater's Hand, I'm keeping a specific card for a specific turn, and Railspike ruins that, so... It kinda sucks. I'm going to draw this card. Whatever I put on top, I'm going to draw it. So I don't need to think too hard about that. Because we're going to go... Actually, I'm going to draw Fledgling up here. Like the other Fledgling. Imagine double summons on this one, too. Double summons on, like, every run, of course. But double summons here would be fun. We'd get to see big numbers then. I actually kind of think our run hinges on playing Last Stand on the right turn, though. With a little assistance from Important Work to scale up our rage. Just a little. We really aren't gonna, like, I should have left this imp at 1 HP, I guess. But I think I need it to tank for Divinity, so I'm not feeling too sad about my choice. He's doing fine. My man's doing fine. Don't worry about him. He's just a little strange. This deck could end up being like 17 cards, I feel like. I don't need much to keep going where we're going here. In fact, I think I need less, right? We just need more consistent plays on Fledgling him. So the less of everything else and the more of Important Work, couldn't think of the card name there, we have, the better off we are. Is my philosophy, anyway. Because the faster we get to this point, the better off. These guys have exactly the same stats. For a second there. Okay. Big number. Yeah. Arcus is scary, but what's even scarier is the fact that our wave only hits him twice. The Fledgling Imp was crucial to our win, apparently. Because Husk Hermit doesn't, he misses an attack there. Otherwise, with a Last Stand maybe, but hey, whatever. Brute Force Arcus, sure. Ally is good. Adaptive Mutation wins, just straight up. Adaptive Mutation is a winning pickup. Slam it. I could go double space here. Is it right? The deck's super small, and it doesn't really need energy. I'm going to take double space, and we'll just... double space lets us have the flexibility of moving to mid-floor on Divinity if I need to. I'm happy to have it. I'll go left. I don't really care about anything here. Steel Shop can't show me much. Queen's Impling goes... After Queen's Impling, it's a little more hazy, but it's probably starting to be Root Seeds overstaying. Hold over Important Work. Yep, that's good. Checks out. Reroll. Anything I want here? I gotta double check because I passed over something in a run recently, and I went, oh, how could I do this? What a fool. -1 on Adaptive Mutation. It's fine. I'm not gonna mind +10. Double stack Awake is hilarious. Very funny. I'm happy to just have Adaptive at 0. I guess I should check the Temple first, but if it has Value Stone, it goes on Last Stand anyway. Yeah, Last Stand. That's 90. I can just take 100 and go Intrinsic. Intrinsic hold over Important Work seems really bad. Let's do Intrinsic Invigorating Solution here. I'm happy to go to 100 and just chill. We'll skip the Relic, but I think it's worth. Yeah, it's gotta be Predator too. So now he should prove his worth. Let me buy one more removal as well. I'm making my decisions pretty slowly, it feels like, but also overall this run is on ring 7 at 30 minutes, so not too much slower. Armor 20 scares me a lot. Armor 20 scares me a very large amount here with Shade Wings. But I have Strangler. So heavy shouldn't be a problem. Oh, we lost. That's terrifying. What? I guess we have a quick sweeper that handles them because he does 60. He's just like cleanup crew Wendleton right now. Not that he minds. I hope, anyway. I guess the deck is small enough that I could just play into hitting that again at a good timing. Yeah, I should probably not hold Last Stand forever. I'll hold Adaptive... whatever. I'll hold Last Stand forever because nothing I do matters. Important work. The vine grafts are actually pretty important for the scaling as well. We get to sneak in our other imp. Okay. So I think you want to have... It's a weird one with Adaptive Mutation Rage. I think the more you have like diminishing returns on your investment. Because as time... Like, it's one that I had trouble wrapping my hand around, but... What is it? It's like the first adaptive mutation. Every adaptive mutation, I guess, you become closer to swapping your attack and health to be the same number. Let me run through an example, right? No, I'm not going to run through an example. It's way too late for me to run through an example. I'm sorry. I don't care enough to do an example case here. I apologize. I don't need to know. I just know that it works, okay? All I know, you put rage onto this unit, all of a sudden, big number becomes bigger. Everyone's happy. You guys get to see big number, I get to see big number. Who doesn't win in this circumstance? That's right. Nobody. I was waiting for a response there. Nobody. Correct answer. Gonna stop myself from playing Last Stand early. Like it's a minor thing, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stand up real quick. I haven't stood up. I guess I got up not too long ago to go get something to eat, but I feel like I've been putting a lot of undue stress onto my legs lately, so you know. It's fine. Why is he taking 13? Or so you're getting hit for 10, but there's no way you get hit for 10, right? For 3? Why was he take? Oh, because of the wilt wings. Because of the wilt wings. I didn't see him there because I reorganized the floor. Okay, and we just enter in this one. I'll play Adaptive Mutation though. Nice to be back. Nice to be back and be the Adaptive Mutation person once more. Slap the Last Stand at him. Sorry, I didn't mean Adaptive Mutation, I meant Last Stand. The other card I was holding. And turn. I think 670 times 2 is good with 180 health. That looks really good. This deck looks very strong. I didn't have to do much thinking, they just kind of handed it to me. I'm not gonna complain, you know? Another important work? Sure, dude, give me 3. You know what, give me 4 even. Removal's good. I think the duplicate is a little better. We can just duplicate important work. Seems fine. You can duplicate adaptive mutation as well, but I want to just make big numbers bigger. Hell's Banners I don't need. Consume Crown, like, why? It's like, this relic just, it doesn't give enough damage to be worth taking, I don't feel like. And Railhammer, I have no armor sources, of course. That's right, there's like nothing for me to buy, is there? Remove Consume Last Stand would be fun. That'd be really fun. Oh, let's go. I'm absolutely there for that. That seems very exciting. I'm gonna hold Awake. I know it's not a great card for our run. I'm gonna get rid of Root Seeds with my money. I'm not gonna buy any relics. I'm just gonna spend everything on removals. I'll go to 3, and then I will remove a... I'll go to 2. It's fine. I'm not gonna bother with the +10. Duplicate. Hold over important work. Sure, that seems fine. What happens if we draw it first? It doesn't matter because we have 20 cards. So, and we have root seeds. Let's just go. I think that with the last stand now, we just make big number. Maybe I can hit the rage cap, actually. That'd be kind of fun. In the Divinity, just keep in mind we want to wait. And we want to not play top 4. We want to exercise our brain power for the slightest moment. I'm gonna play Rail Spike, because everything in my hand costs 0 other than this, so it's best to just play Rail Spike. Sometimes you hit an imp there, and the crowd goes wild. Hitting an imp there would be the nuts, though. There's only one in the deck, so it's not surprising that we missed anyway. Adaptive Mutation does not have Remove Consume. Nevertheless, despite how it may seem, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's pretty straightforward energy spend, I guess. We just go Fledgling him. Important work it. Fledgling him. Last stand. I miss one Fledgling imp here, but it's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll play mid-4, I guess, just for posterity's sake. The Strangler did not pan out. I thought Strangler was going to be a cool big brain play. Well, he'll just catch him for us. No, Strangler's not doing anything here. This run got a lot worse to play somewhere along the line. Who put all these important works there on the Supervise? I did just make 80 rage happen on that turn, though, so you know. You gotta give some respect to that. I'll give a little respect. Just a little, though. Just take the rest of this one through Super Ultra just for the ease of my brain. Dude, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a little bit, not a ton, but a little bit tired. This run panned out so well, though. It's crazy. I just feel like this run and the last run. Was it the last run? No, 2 runs ago. Last run was Apex Imp. I'm trying to block that out of my mind. I just feel like these runs have been kind of straightforward. I haven't had to do a whole lot of thinking or finagling. I haven't missed anything important. I just pick a strategy and the game shows me what I want. It falls into my lap. I'm gonna go ahead and adapt a mutation. This guy up to 600 health. I think that's good. Just to be sure nobody forgets, you know. 616 to remind them. Do we floating kill? Yeah, we floating kill. Cool. Well, goodbye, Sarah. A pleasure to know you. 4 turn him. That's crazy. That doesn't happen much. All of this on a run with double space also, but we have this intrinsic +3 draw, so it's not too bad. Our draw is not 5 per turn. It is baseline at 6 per turn because of Cheater's Hand even. Yes, we drew Rage Imp turn 1. I'm gonna play mid-4 because I paid for mid-4. I'm realizing now, I will point out, I'm realizing now I could have, for the guys who can't sit, where was I going with that? For the guys who can't sit, hang on. That sentence made sense in my head, and then I dropped it halfway through. Well, whatever that was gonna be, I'm sure it was insightful, but is gone now. Lost to the ages. Oh, it was on the last combat I could have put Fledgling up here. He could, I thought he could not sit, but he could sit. That's what I was trying to get to, but dropped it halfway. My bad. Almost there. This run, like, I've been having so many of these runs too where I just don't have to think. It just falls in my lap. I could have played this run ahead of time. This run could have happened at 9:30. We're gonna steamroll the Divinity. Fledgling Imp is nuts if you were wondering. Self-infused Fledgling Imp, my man's big. He's very, very big. He's very strong. Handsome young man. It's like 3 turns the Divinity, by the way. If you're not watching, you're just listening. The Divinity dies next turn. I did set up some excess. I set up some things to make my run a little easier, right? I took the adaptive mutation. I took the thing. I took Ember Stasis. And James is not going to be able to put this into my deck because the Divinity died so quickly. It's kind of like, again, this run is also kind of shocking to me. Let's do a quick review, right? What do we have in this run? We have Fledgling Imp with an Infusion and Endless. We have Multi-Strike Husk Hermit with Brandon. We have Wendleton giving Quick. And we have 4 Important Works. And that's it. And we just removed a bunch of other cards. And this deck generated 346 Rage in 4 turns. That's crazy. Thanks, Last Stand. How ridiculous. This is like one of the fastest runs I've played in the DLC. It's because I didn't have to stop and do any thinking, right? There's even in runs that are really strong, I'll stop and I'll think about card choices and things like that. But this run didn't need anything. I talk about contingency plans, like, oh, add in a ping or 2. But when your run is hyperscale, a sweep unit, the only contingency plan we added in was putting in Strangler Wendleton, and that man did not need... He could have been Predator 3 if I wanted to. But either way, I think you win that. That was wild. That was so strong. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave me a like. I'll try to get the seed. I've dropped the seed a few times now. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one, and have a good one. Goodbye.